All right, we got an exciting day today here at Farmstead Outdoors. I've got John here from Cuddeback. He's going to go over the new L Series Cuddy-Link cameras, and I'm going to give it to John right now and let him explain them.
All right. Thanks for having me here today, and it is exciting. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting brighter by the moment.
That it is.
Actually, we can see the light now. So
we're holding it.
We're holding it. So finally, after a longer wait than what we wanted, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. The new L Series cameras are about to arrive, and today we're just going to show you the real live camera itself, both in the Trax cell camera, the new model that just popped out, and now the L Series Cuddy-Link remote that's going to arrive towards the end of this month and be available to all you people out there in the camera world real soon. So,
and just for the record, we are starting to take some pre-orders. It is on our website, Farmstead Outdoors. So if you want to get ahead of the game and get these cameras when they get here, I suggest putting in your orders early.
Yeah, because the shipment was delayed, you know, basically supply chain issues and such, we wouldn't need to go and beat that dead horse over and over again. We got a limited quantity coming in, and most dealers are all going to get some, but that quantity is limited, and everybody wants them because everybody's pretty much out. If you do want to jump on and grab some of these right out of the gate, you want to get with Farmstead or one of your favorite locations to pick one up. So I guess we'll start with the Trax, which these are now in stock. You've got them in stock.
Yep,
so Trax Black Flash. This is a standalone cell camera, new venture for Cuddeback, having a standalone cell camera, and this is also in the L Series platform. 2 paddle antennas. Each one of these needs its own plan. New case design. Still takes 4D batteries. Still works with all the accessories, and we'll touch on those at the end of the video. But it completely will sync with all the Genius mount accessories and all the power options that Cuddeback has, along with the Cuddy-Link items. So if you're a guy that has a couple different properties that are further apart and you just want to throw one cell camera on that particular property, this is a good choice. $149 is the suggested retail on this, and available now in Black Flash. So that's exciting, and they're in stock and ready to go. The one that a lot of people have been waiting for, the new L Series Cuddy-Link remote. This is going to arrive, like I said, towards the end of the month. Infrared, low glow infrared, new case design. Some of the exciting features on the L Series Cuddy-Link remote are 7 sensitivity settings and a new photo sensor that you will really be impressed by, especially the nighttime images and the ability to zoom in. It still is a low res to encourage fast delivery and maximum amount of images delivered through your Cuddy-Link system. But when you'll notice, I think the first thing I noticed when I started looking at the pictures, you can zoom in and look at details on particular deer, whether it be rack or facial features or whatever, and not lose a lot of resolution while still maintaining that lower resolution file that sends fast and doesn't take up space and doesn't use a lot of data.
Just to remind everybody, these are compatible with your other Cuddy-Link cameras. So anything Cuddy-Link can be added to the system. So There's nothing you have to change. These are ready to go, put into your existing system or purchase the new system.
Right, that's a great point. The firmware that's loaded on these will work with all of your networks. If you've got an existing network that's on 8.3, you can plug this right into your system, put it on the same channel. It's going to link in with your G's, your J's, your G Powerhouse home unit. It'll link in with all that. So you can add these to your existing. You don't need to start over. It's just a modular system, but the new one that you can put right in with that network. New case design, new backlit LCD display. We talked about the sensitivity settings. I had it set out, we took some pictures, really small songbirds were setting it off, and I didn't even have it on the highest setting. So if you're a guy that wants every single little thing to trigger the camera, you have an option now. You can turn that baby way up, and you're gonna have everything that walks by or even flies by or whatever getting grabbed by the camera. So if you're a guy that's just looking for deer or animals at a bait or a scrape or something like that, and you wanna only get images at that particular spot, you can turn the sensitivity down or leave it on the default. I left it on the default, and I turned it up one level, and I was, like I said, I was getting small birds coming into the bird feeder flying, in the air. So it's completely adequate to sense everything. You still need to pay attention to how you set your camera, the height, level it, all those things that, once you learn the camera system and you set it out, you're going to get better pictures, you're going to get more pictures by setting it correctly. But that sensitivity adjustment will help, guys, and you can do that online eventually through the campsite or the app. So
and then another point too, you do not need a cell service to run this system. So you can make one of these new cameras a home camera, so you don't have to have a cell plan to put on your property. It's, a personal choice. You want your pictures instant, sent to your phone, you get the cell plan. If you don't, you can take one of these cameras, make it a home camera. You still then would have to pull a card when you get to the property to kind of check all your cameras.
Like John said, you can set this to be your home unit. So if you want to run your network cellularly, like during the hunting season, but then off season run it non-cellularly, you can take one of these L Series remotes, turn it into the home, and then now you can just pull the card on that particular unit to grab all the images. Do have a new SD card slot. Like I said, completely new case design. Still runs on 4Ds. Still works correctly with all of the power accessories, and we'll just touch on those real quick.
Now wait, though, too, you up to 23 cameras, correct?
24 cameras, including the home unit. So yeah,
So-
it's same as it always has been.
Yep.
Still works with all the accessories. Still takes that C2 plug in to the cable, so you can go right to the 3600 solar panel that works in 5 to 6 hours of direct sun. The new solar panel that we came out late last year, the sun and shade, that can work in tree canopy. That'll also work with both of these cameras. Same exact cable. I think these are suggested retail price at $99. A new post mount that's coming now for this year. Added an additional brace inside of the Genius mount just to strengthen that up. And then 2 more prongs. It's more of like a trident style stake that goes into the ground. So that's been a really, really good feature. You can run your camera on one side, your solar panel on the other. With this sun and shade super solar, you can actually run it vertically and it'll work just fine that way. Don't need to worry about angle, and again, you can use it in tree canopy. So that's a real game changer. Now, most guys, you can run your entire network on solar and basically just put the Ford Rayovac high energy Ds inside the camera as a backup, and your entire network can run on solar and just basically keep going and never touch it. And I know you guys do some packages, so.
We have packages with the solar, and we have all the solar panels in stock. We also carry the replacement Forenza lenses. Over time, they'll start to fade from the UV. Those should be replaced maybe once a year, every couple of years. You'll know when you look at them, they'll be a real white. So we also carry all those parts, the cords, you name it, we've got it.
Yeah, these guys carry, if you need any type of replacement part for old or a new camera, Farmstead carries it. So it's a good resource if you need replacement part, you lose something, you need something breaks, and when you're using it, you can get it real quick from these guys. So it's a great resource to have. One other new accessory for this year is a twin pack of the tilt mount. That's handy for guys that want to run their cameras up a little higher and then angle them down at the spot, whether it be on a scrape or a particular trail or something like that. Those come in real handy. Makes it easily adjustable so you can aim that camera exactly where you want it. The PTL mount went back to basically almost all metal construction. That's been a really popular accessory as well. Allows you to pan and tilt and mount it on a tree, on a T-post, using a strap, or screw it to the tree, or use like a hose clamp to do it on a T-post.
Like I say, Farmstead Outdoors, we have everything in stock. The new L Series cameras are coming hopefully by the end of the month. We're taking pre-orders. Check us out.